So the last game of the 12th round of FIDE candidates tournament is over, and we have Jan Nepomniachtchi and Wang Hao here with us. Jan, actually, when the opening stage happened, could you imagine that you would win this game?
Ян, думали ли вы, что можете выиграть эту партию после дебюта?
Well, I only was thinking how not to get into trouble because, well, I think this position is, of course, it's equal, but it can be sometimes unpleasant, like two bishops and white very slowly build up, especially if they trade like maybe a couple of rooks and then try to make a breakthrough. So, well, I have very little experience.
В дебюте я просто хотел избежать проблем.
H6?
И, конечно, позиция могла оказаться опасной из-за двух слонов у соперника. Достаточно поменять пару ладей.
Well, I'm I'm a new player to Petrov defense, so I have no experience. Okay, knight h4 is a move I surely missed. I only calculated knight e5 here. I thought it's interesting, so I can't take with the knight. Since I lose a piece here.
Я новичок в русской партии, и у меня мало.
I think I can try taking like
мало опыта игры.
Okay, with black at least, yeah. Rook e1, king d6, bishop f4, and maybe knight d7. Maybe I can keep this knight alive, and then okay f6, c6, and so on. So I didn't see how do I lose here. So I was already happy about it. And here, this is like very looks like a plus equal, so very small edge for white, but white doesn't have such a good development. And, well, I had no idea what to do, so I just started to move around and try to fix the structure.
Здесь я уже понимал, что у меня нет точно никаких проблем, белые отстают в развитии. Дальше я просто стал маневрировать и улучшать позицию фигур.
Yeah, f3 is a weird move to me. Like I think like knight on e3 has to be supported because with this setup like knight e4 you can more or less ignore it, like play b3, bishop b2, knight c3, rook c1, c4. And...
Здесь ход f3 мне показался довольно странным, потому что поле f3 принадлежит коню, и белые особо не боятся хода конь g4.
Yeah, so after this...
Couldn't see anything.
How can you speak on microphone, please?
Well, so here, I mean, okay, at least here black can also stand still, but since f3 and b3 played and bishop on h3 is slightly misplaced, I thought maybe there is a plan for me to play c5. So this was like, of course, welcome. Like bishop g5 gives me a tempo. Okay, yeah, of course, white could play something like this, and then play f4, maybe g5, takes, king d2 and make a draw. Yeah, but, somehow bishop e3 also doesn't spoil anything, rook c8, bishop d2. Well, it's hard, I mean, clearly, it's, I think play of both sides could be improved many times. So here, at least I thought like, okay, maybe there is some tiny pressure for black. And here I was very lucky to find this idea of knight c7. So basically white is okay, but bishop on h3 is just ugly. And here after b4, okay, a4, I think even c4 is good, then a5, b5, and so on.
Actually, here you spend quite a lot of time, yes, for moves like rook c6 and knight c7. Let's say, can you say tell more about the idea behind those moves?
There is no idea not to let the bishop get bishop on h3, so it's not going to get traded too soon. And here, this setup is clumsy. Yeah? So of course, like white has two bishops, all these known like advantages, but I don't know. So, and here I was of course happy when this thing appeared. Now, there is also move d4, but here I think c4, knight d6, more or less the same. But I thought maybe knight d6 is a little bit more tricky. Yeah, rook e7 takes. I have to take bishop d7. Yeah, is a nice way. Because if you play something like bishop f4, then knight c4, and once again, okay, this setup is... I mean, indeed, black can ask some questions here. Like...
Okay, you can play bishop d5, rook c2.
Конечно, у белых преимущество два слона, но слон h3 стоит довольно неуклюже, и я был рад найти идею c5, и далее конь d7.
Surprisingly, this is not so bad for you. I also thought like, I mean, okay, but this knight is hanging. And bishop e6 is coming, so I thought like this is just just in time. Yeah, but this is a nice move. There was rook c4 move as well, but I thought like this endgame could be unpleasant for white after rook c6.
Rook c4 was what I mainly thought about. Rook c4, there have rook e6. Huh?
Yeah, rook e6, and this is correct. This is basically the move I turned it down. Yeah, because bishop d2, you take on d2. Yeah, and you keep the good bishop.
Yes.
Yeah, rook e6 is a very precise move. So otherwise, I would probably play this. But here, well, I don't think there is something real.
If I may interrupt, I mean, what do you think? What was the moment something went wrong in your position? Like maybe some decisions?
I don't know. I was very tired. I couldn't calculate anything and somehow blundered somewhere and just lost. And happened every time, huh?
Well, I guess here was
Хау
the
говорит,
moment.
что он очень устал и не уверен, где ошибся, но он просто зевнул и все развалилось.
I mean, I didn't have any energy left until here. I thought, okay, I couldn't calculate at all, and if I can make draw, it's equal, but probably I would lose this and whatever. I thought.
Yeah.
И в конце он просто понял, что у него не осталось энергии уже и просто не мог продолжать борьбу.
Yeah, but here position is quite unpleasant, but I believe, okay, knight e3 is a trap, king f6, and you can't take because of king e6. But I think knight d2 was the move, and this is, I believe this should be more or less all right. Yes, so knight goes to d4, becomes active, jumps here and there. Okay, I can try, like, play rook c2, king e6, knight f5, or rook b2, but I don't think it's anything real, so... I had some hopes about this position, but in general, I think it's... Once time trouble is over, it should be...
Позиция неприятная, и, конечно, у меня были надежды на победу здесь, но белые могли продолжать борьбу ходом конь d2 и конь b3.
After 40 moves, and I started to play like a 22 player.
После 40-го хода Ван Хау признался, что играл на уровень 2200.
Very bad it was.
Yeah, but here, well, I don't know, so... I think black is clearly pressing, and here I felt like h6 is losing by 4, f6 is losing by force, but I was very disappointed. So this was a study, and here I was planning to play like this, rook g2, king h1, knight e3.
This is sure.
And this only move is rook h8 here. But now I play knight d1, so you should take. Now I play here. I'm not sure if it's a draw or not, but I thought like maybe it's the way to... If there is a chance to spoil my game, this is definitely it. So now you play something like rook h4, I believe. Maybe d3, rook d4. So, well, where is this? d3, rook d4, and here, okay, I wasn't sure, like, okay, of course I can take here, but then, okay, I guess king g1, rook... Okay, knight b2, so I wasn't sure, okay, this pawn promotes, like, okay, everyone is helping it, and white forces are all together.
No, I think this is probably worse than...
Yeah, and the trick, is rook h8 was only move, but it's enough, yes, so here I was very disappointed, because, for example, if you play rook, I don't know, rook b8 here, then knight d1 wins, yeah?
Yes.
So, for example, rook b2, knight f2 check, you take, and okay, rook is in time to go to a2. And... if you take on e3, for example, then it's
it's mate.
No, it's not mate, but this is like this rook endgame is not good here. Yeah, I think so. Rook d2, rook b1, rook a2. It should be 1-0, 0-1. Yeah, but rook h8 is a brilliant move. I missed it from distance, and I was like very disappointed of me. So I could perhaps do something better, but still I keep a lot of chances because of h3 pawn.
Я был очень разочарован, что в этой позиции я зевнул ход ладья h8. Иначе возникала просто этюдная идея, где я выигрывал любым способом, но я пропустил ладья h8 издалека.
Yeah, and here, well, rook b8 is quite interesting approach, and here, well, it was a lucky blunder for me, so rook d4. Okay, rook e3, rook takes d4, and then knight d2, and white is quickly coming forward, also king f2. And here I actually blundered rook b3 move. But the point is that I always also calculated this line, rook a2 here. So I thought like rook a3 or maybe rook a2. I didn't know what's better. And surprisingly here after knight c4, well, I guess, of course, should be closer to a draw. But, well, once I lost myself 3-on-3 in a better pawn structure against Kramnik in Dortmund, against rook and knight. And here combined with h3 pawn, it's like very painful to defend this position, especially like it's like fifth. I don't know, the game lasts for 4 or 5 hours, and if you lose focus, you just blunder something. And well, I was lucky to find all this cunning idea king f8, so there is never rook e3, rook e2. The main defending idea for white is play like this. And rook c3, well, here after knight b2 I didn't see how to defend.
No, rook c3 was a bad
Yeah, rook c3 a bad move, but then it's also a question what to do instead, like knight e4 maybe, rook e2, king g1, knight e5. Well, I'm still like jumping around with my knight, like trying to...
Rook somewhere.
Yeah,
Rook c3.
Yeah, rook c3, I don't know, maybe king g7, so... Or maybe rook g2 check.
No, how knight g5 and take the pawn.
Knight g5, yes. Well, so maybe it was the way, yeah, but, well, maybe rook c3 was the only mistake. Because here after knight b2 I didn't see how to escape. Here I also had this move, but suddenly rook h8 saves the game, yeah, I guess.
Yes.
So this was never, it was never too late to blunder. And here I also was ready to blunder at some point. Here I almost played knight g3, and then I saw knight d2, and well, I mean, I just wanted to, After this I would probably break something here. If I would blunder this, yeah, like here, and okay, there is no mate as it's easy to spot. Yeah, so that's why I just immediately moved my rook as far as possible, not to blunder something like this. Yeah, but this should be very bad for white, I believe. So g4 pawn also.
В целом я был очень доволен позицией, потому что
Спасибо.
однажды я даже проиграл партию Владимиру Крамнику в Дортмунде, где у нас было поровну пешек и также ладья с конем. Здесь с пешкой на h3 белым очень сложно играть и защищаться, и чуть-чуть стоит потерять концентрацию, и позиция просто катится. И в конце, наверное, ладья c3 это была решающая ошибка, но в какой-то момент я сам тоже чуть-чуть не зевнул, поэтому сразу убрал ладью с f3.
So it's the last move of the game, right? And
Rook e3, I think, yeah, the
Yes,
last move here, but...
yes, so I mean, some spectators were not sure why actually Hao resigned here.
Because I didn't want to continue.
But how do you play here?
And
Like
I
knight
think
goes
that
to...
it's probably okay. Maybe
It's
I can
easy for
defend
you.
somehow, but I didn't want to.
But
see
how
it.
do you
I
proceed?
don't know. I think it's
Just-
close to losing.
No,
Okay.
just
No, this is just dead loss. Like knight goes to
I think
d3,
so.
to e5, to f4. I win the g pawn, and
Anyway, it's
I mean, no, this is like
No, no.
mating idea.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
this, and
yes.
easy for you, not easy for everyone.
no, but okay, king f2, knight d3. Okay, I'll show some line.
Yes.
Yeah, knight d3, king f3. Okay, let's say knight e5, king f4, knight f3. So I win another pawn, and then okay, it's like 2 extra in the end. I guess it's enough to safely say black should win, or maybe.
No, you couldn't.
Оба соперника
Yeah.
согласились, что в конце позиция абсолютно проигранная
Anything,
для
yeah,
белых, и
knight c5,
поэтому
knight
они
d6,
сдались.
like a lot of ways, yeah.
А черные выигрывают пешку на h2 форсированно.
Yeah, now with this victory, you are, of course, still first, and but you can see also Anish is keep winning. What can you say about these last 2 rounds? Also, Maxim won today, and he's in better spirits.
Расскажите, пожалуйста, о турнирной ситуации после вашей победы, победы Аниша.
Well, I guess it's still very complex and still 2 rounds to go.
Yeah. What are you going to do on the free day? Preparing the whole day, or you'll try to
I'm
relax?
going to have rest and then to prepare.
Yeah. Any
Да,
questions?
в выходной я собираюсь отдохнуть и готовиться к следующим партиям.
Okay, we'll let players to rest. Thank you so much for coming. All the best.